All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through the same thing that we did last year. The Each of the teams in the top five, which I posted out there a while back, are the teams that have the three cards each, and I'm going to fan them out so you can see those as well. These are the teams that have the two cards each, or two lottery balls, and all of these down here are the teams with one. So what I'm going to do is just throw these all out there so you can see that they're all this. So there's 31 of these all together. On the left-hand side over here is where the default order is. So this is going to help us determine how far a team can fall. As per the rules, you can climb as high up as you want, but you can only fall 3 spots. If you guys have any questions or anything, just throw them over there. But so we have all the cards here. There should be 31 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip these over, and I'm going to group them. And you see when we group them, there's 30, there's 31. So what we're going to do is we are going to shuffle these. And Scott, if you would do the honors to give me a number between 5 and 7 or 8 or whatever you want to do as far as the shuffling goes. Or anybody. 4. There we go. Thank you. So we're going to shuffle it once, shuffle it twice, 3 times, and 4 times. So the cards have been shuffled. And I'm going to just push these up here for a moment. I'm going to lay them out here. This is going to be the winner of the draft right here, but that's not going to be revealed to the end. And we are going to put the rest of these cards out one at a time. All right, so we will start with the last one, and we're going to flip it over. Okay, Cincinnati. Cincinnati has another one in here, so it's not a final determination yet. We're going to go to the next one. That is a final determination. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste this over here. They can fall no farther than 3. So Oregon is going to go pick 15th in the first round, because they only have one available flip. Next one is me. Yay! So I am going to pick. That's interesting. I'll throw it right there for now. I think I would pick 16. I wouldn't think I'd pick 14. The spot's already taken. Yeah, that's definitely where it should go. So I get the last pick. So I'm going to copy that and put this back over here just so we have a reference for it. And the next one, New Jersey. So they have 3 total. So they're still in it. Washington, 3 total. There's one of Brian's. Another New Jersey. So next New Jersey comes up, they're going to be slotted in wherever that could be. Moncton. They have 3 total. And we have a Boston. We have a Michigan / Detroit, rocking the old Detroit uniforms. They have 2, so they're still in it. Milwaukee, they have 2, so they're still in it. Boston, that's their second one, so they're still in it. Hartford is that's their first, so they have 2, they're still in it. Moncton is that's their second one, so they are still in it as well. Hershey, that's their first, so they're still in it. Okay, Detroit / Michigan. I'm going to copy that one and put it here so they can fall no more than 3. So they're going to pick the 10th overall. Okay, Toronto. It's their only one, so they're going to come over here and pick 14th, right? 14th. Yep. All right, next one. Boston. So that is their last one. So they are going to be picking 1, 2, 3. They're going to be picking 4th. Brian, I think you have their pick. I'm not sure if you do or not. But it looks like Moncton's pick. That's their 3rd one. So they're going to be picking 5th. Or whoever has their pick will be picking 5th. Scott, when you say Toronto should be 16th, I don't think so. I mean, if you can fall no more than, this is an interesting one. This is like the 5th or the 6th time that I've sort of done this, and I did like 3 or 4 tests, and it always sort of shook out, correctly. I've never had one where the spot right next to the person was up. So I'm fine with leaving it like this. I mean, I don't think it's a big difference between 14 and 16. Well, like I said, we can sort of hammer out the details on that one later, but let's continue on for now. I mean, that's the nice thing about doing it this way. I am recording this, and we can post it out there for people to comment or review as well. And I have a cough lozenge I'm sort of working on. I'm trying to minimize the coughing because I was going to post last year's and it was just a cough fest. So I didn't. Okay, so here is the next pick. So it looks like Jed, that's his 2nd. So he is going to be picking 1, 2, 3. He is going to be slotted into slot 12. One, two, because he could fall no more than 3. So he has to go slotted in there. All right, so we're going to flip this one. Okay, Cincinnati. That's their 2nd one. It's a little difficult to see on these. I have these staggered off a little bit just to, so they would all fit. Should have made the cards a little bit smaller, the jerseys, but because that's their last one, I'm going to Control C. They can drop no more than 3, so they're going to drop down to 9. All right, so let's flip the next one. All right, so I think that's Washington's 2nd, so they are still in it. I think, yep. Flip the next one. Chicago. So Chicago, they only have 1. So they get slotted into the next lowest slot. Right there. Flip this guy. Hershey. They can fall no more than 3, so they would go here. Because that's their 2nd one. All right, let's flip the next one. That's their 2nd. So they're going to move up 2 slots. Double checking. Yep. So Jersey is they can fall no more than think that's their third. So they're going to fall. They're going to pick 7th. Brian, you still have 2 more in there, right? I don't think you do. Jinxed you, Brian. Sorry about that. I still got 1 more. Okay. So Washington. The next slot we have open is this one right here. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to flip this one. Big winner for Edmonton. They're going to go pick 2nd. Or 3rd, I'm sorry. Then the only ones we have left, we're going to flip number 1 next, the first pick overall, to see who it's going to be. Do we have any 3 teams left? Oh, Cornwall's still in there. So one's going to be Cornwall, and one's Brian, I guess. You have both. That's what's called a win-win situation. I bet you hope Cornwall wins the draft then, because I know that's what I mean. So if Cornwall wins the draft, then you don't even get hit with winning it twice in a year. But we'll see. Nope. You want it fair and square. So we're going to Control-C, slap this guy at the top, and move this guy up here. Interesting. Congratulations, Brian. Someone could have thrown in there and jinxed you on that, but yeah, you got yourself. You're going to be rebuilding quite quickly, I think, with Connor Bedard in the fold. Well, I think Chris Suffolk had the same luxury several years back, and that was it Huberdeau and who's the Russian guy that didn't last real long? The guy that had the poor attitude, or was it Galchenyuk? Was it Galchenyuk and somebody? Yakupov. That's what it was. Thanks, Scotty. Hey, guys, I do want to have a meeting pretty soon, and we can talk about some cards. We can talk about some other things, about how to make the draft a little bit better. I mean, I would be fine with modifying it where only teams that, I mean, of course, moving forward, we would do this. Only teams that that own the picks, if they still retain the ownership of them, couldn't fall any more than 3. So in that case, if you have a team that was truly bad and they had their own pick, they could not fall more than 3, or they can go up as many as they want, versus teams that can stockpile picks. I mean, I think what we want to do is to promote as much parity and as have a good solid league with guys with having a chance to improve their teams year in and year out. I mean, I would make a motion or suggest that we make the draft picks more valuable, and maybe curtail some of the trading of those. But that's for another day. But thanks you guys for attending. Congrats to all the guys moving on to the conference finals and everyone that sort of got there this far. I mean, I'm just going to throw this in there too, just a food for thought. I would almost think it would be good to allow the teams that maybe improved the most from one year to another, maybe a extra lottery ball or something. Because I think the league's better when all the teams are competitive and everyone's drafting and everyone's, engaged. I'm going to stop the recording on this, and then I'll post it out there for review, and I'll take a look at what you're saying, Scotty. And it's something we could bring up at another time, and we just want to get this ironed out before we actually have our draft, which is a month or 2 away, as far as this particular draft, if that's what you have a question on. But I will let you guys go. Thanks again for attending. And I should get the next rounds posted either later tonight or by the latest tomorrow. They'll probably start on Thursday night. So, all right. Thanks, guys. We'll chat with you soon.